January 28th, 2025. The internet explodes. Jake and Logan Paul, two brothers, post the exact same image. A face-off. A caption that reads, "The moment you've waited a decade for, March 27th on Stream on Max. Fans go wild. Could this finally be it? The ultimate brother versus brother showdown? A clash that could redefine boxing forever?" The hype skyrockets. People start calling it the War of the Brothers, drawing comparisons to ancient history. What if I told you, this fight isn't what you thought it was? Let's break down what's really happening on March 27th and why the internet is furious. Logan Paul's journey to fame started long before he ever set foot in a boxing ring. He first gained recognition on Vine back in 2013, where his energetic and often over-the-top comedy sketches earned him millions of followers. When Vine shut down, Logan made a seamless transition to YouTube. He ventured into acting, business, and even professional wrestling. However, one of his biggest career pivots came when he entered the world of boxing. His first fight was an amateur bout against fellow YouTuber KSI in August 2018. The fight ended in a majority draw, but the sheer success of the event proved that influencer boxing was more than just a gimmick. It was a massive money-making machine. The rematch in November 2019 was a professional fight where Logan suffered a split decision loss to KSI. Then came one of the biggest spectacles in boxing history, Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. In June 2021, Logan took on the undefeated boxing legend in an exhibition match. Though there was no official winner, Logan managed to survive all 8 rounds. The fight wasn't exactly a display of high-level boxing, but it was a financial success, generating over $50 million in revenue and securing Logan's place as a serious contender in the entertainment side of boxing. For years, Logan had been known more for his persona than his skill inside the ring. His athleticism was undeniable. He had size, reach, and quick reflexes, but his boxing technique was often questioned. He finally secured his first professional boxing victory in October 2023 against MMA fighter Dillon Danis. The fight ended in controversy, with Danis getting disqualified in the 6th round. However, it was yet another major pay-per-view success, selling over 1.3 million buys and generating £26 million in revenue. As Logan continued building his brand, one thing was clear: whether inside or outside the ring, he knew how to put on a show. But was he ready to take on his own brother in what could be the biggest fight of their careers? Or was this all just another classic Paul family stunt? Jake Paul's rise to boxing stardom was anything but conventional. Unlike Logan, who balanced multiple ventures, Jake fully committed to the sport, transforming himself from a social media influencer into one of the most talked about figures in modern boxing. Jake's career began in 2013, just like Logan's, when he built a massive following on Vine. He later transitioned to YouTube, but in 2018, his career took a sharp turn when he stepped into the boxing ring for the first time. His opponent, KSI's younger brother, Deji Olatunji. The fight, part of the undercard for Logan versus KSI, ended with Jake securing a dominant TKO victory. In January 2020, Jake made his professional boxing debut against fellow YouTuber Anason Gibb. The fight was short-lived. Jake won by TKO in the first round. He quickly set his sights on bigger names, moving from influencers to professional fighters. Over the next few years, he built a reputation for knocking out former MMA champions, including Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley twice, and even UFC legend Anderson Silva. Despite his rapid success, critics questioned his legitimacy as a boxer. Many argued that he was only fighting aging MMA fighters rather than true boxers. That narrative changed in February 2023 when Jake finally faced a professional boxer, Tommy Fury, the younger brother of heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. In a hard-fought match, Jake suffered his first professional loss via split decision. And in November 2024, he faced his biggest challenge yet, Mike Tyson. The fight was heavily criticized. Tyson, at 58 years old, was visibly past his prime, struggling with stamina and mobility. Many believed the match was more of a spectacle than a true competition. Jake won by unanimous decision, but the fight left fans divided. Was Jake a legitimate boxer, or was he just handpicking opponents to build his legacy? Now, with years of training, experience, and a solid record behind him, Jake was being pitted against his biggest rival yet, his own brother. The internet was in a frenzy. Could Logan's natural athleticism and experience in high-profile fights give him the edge? Or would Jake's boxing focus and knockout power prove too much to handle? The stage seemed set for an explosive clash, but was that really what was happening? On one side, Jake, the more seasoned boxer, known for his knockout power and relentless training. On the other, Logan, bigger, faster, and with a knack for turning big moments into major spectacles. Physically, Logan had the advantage. At 6 feet 2 inches, he was taller than Jake and had a longer reach. His background in wrestling and overall athleticism made him a more versatile fighter. But when it came to boxing technique, Jake was the clear favorite. He had more fights, better fundamentals, and a track record of taking down serious opponents. Logan had only one official boxing win, against Dylan Dennis, and his past performances left much to be desired. The hype reached its peak when Jake and Logan posted identical images, a face-off between the two with the cryptic caption, "The moment you've waited a decade for." March 27th on at Stream on Max, fans and analysts jumped to conclusions. A Paul versus Paul fight was happening, or so they thought. Then came the bombshell. ESPN confirmed that there was no boxing match. Instead, it was a reality show. The internet exploded. Fans felt duped. Comment sections filled with frustration. People had spent weeks debating the fight, only to realize it was just another publicity stunt. So, what do you think? Did they go too far, or was this just another genius marketing move? Let me know in the comments below.